What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Susie. I am here with the new DLC on Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, this game is coming out tomorrow. It'll probably be today by the time you guys have watched this video, but it's coming out tomorrow. The PS4 version is what I mean. And rather than just go straight into the story, because I know a lot of people will have already seen the story, I'm going to go for the new story, Blood Ties. Now, to unlock this, you actually have to do a little bit of the main storyline. I can't remember it exactly, but it's maybe about 30 minutes or so, and it will tell you on screen when you've unlocked the DLC. So, let's do it. I'm excited. Some documents and relics found throughout the manor are essential for completing the oh, right. Important clues can be found in the documents and relics viewer. Alright. So we're gonna have to be smart about this. So I saw the trailer for this at a gaming convention, and I got really excited for this DLC. This was the main reason why I actually wanted this, and I want to say a massive thank you to Square Enix for giving me a copy. Oh, my controller nearly fell. For giving me a copy of the game early. So let's do it.
Final notice to Lara Croft, current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Dad's safe.
Right, okay, so this is the safe.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
My voice just went so weird then. I was like, alright then, Lara. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of the DLC in Tomb Raider 2. So I basically need to find the safe combination.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Okay, let me see if I can just rotate this. Can I open it? And do anything with it? Oh. Is that like a code? If I switch it a certain way, is this gonna be like the dummy finger? No, I don't think so. Truth Behind Myth, 2nd edition. Okay, can I get a gun, please? I can't see how something bad is gonna happen, like, straight off the bat.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria.
Why is
He
it
was
vibrating?
closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Okay, that was weird the way that just vibrated just then. So I can't zoom in on that? Oh no, I can. R2 to zoom in. I don't see any codes on that though. Okay, well we get to keep a collection of absolutely everything that we're gonna pick up. Let's have a look at this one.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
I don't have a diploma, but hey, I turned out okay. What else do we have in here? Is there anything? No. So I'm not entirely sure if this is the dark looking one. There was a dark
A picture
DLC.
with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
Was Anna her real mother? I don't know. I have no idea.
This is probably my grandfather, Benjamin.
I bet he's got a code on him. I feel like I'm going to be hunting around like a dummy finger situation. Alright, anything else interesting? So I haven't finished the main storyline, so I don't know how this is going to tie in, or if it will.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Amelia?
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
So Anna isn't her real mum, I don't think, because that was Amelia's letter. What the heck is that? Okay, so I think I've looked at everything in here.
The door to the library.
Locked.
Locked. There's
Okay,
got to be another way through.
Find an alternative route to the library. Surely I know how to mess around in my own house. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to find. Alright, so there's nothing in there. I don't know about you guys, but I would like a mansion. I'd be happy with a mansion.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, you won't be boring your sword this time.
Oh really? Because I kind of like it. I would take it. Alright, anything else happening?
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
Why is this place in such a state?
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
I kind of feel like most people would like that. Thunder and lightning. So again, we are still just looking for a save code. But we're getting quite a lot of backstory just now on Lara.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Someone has a sense of humor.
Stop smoking, love. Why is that blocked off like that, I wonder? Yeah, so Anna is not my mom. Lockpick needed. Oh, a master key. Okay. As long as it doesn't give me too many rooms to go through at
Lara,
once.
you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Right, so I've definitely checked everything on that side. So let's see if it's gonna let me in here. I was kind of
Just
hoping this
stay out of there, darling.
make me.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing. Locked. Need a key to open this.
And I bet the key is in the
What
safe.
are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
That's the butler, right? What is this?
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Her voice acting sounded weird in that. Okay, so I've taken the phone.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
What is that, a lens? So it's her uncle that is basically trying to take everything. Oh, it's a flashlight.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Oh, I didn't even know that there was dark areas.
Looking at the compass, thinking.
Is there anything around here? Something sounds like it's behind me.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
I feel like I learned something from playing Tomb Raider. I don't know, like Greek mythology.
What
seems
about,
really
if I may inquire?
What's that? Did I do that? That's be something else down here. Oh, here we go. Give it.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Trying to see if there was a code on that, but there's nothing. What about this?
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
I don't like this guy. I really don't like
Just
this guy.
thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Okay, so the only thing I've picked up just now is a flashlight. So it's given me a hint there that I'm gonna need to find a lighter. So I'm gonna look around and do my usual transition thing if I find anything. Okay, so I keep forgetting that if I click this button, I will be able to see stuff that I'm missing. So I haven't read this one here. So let's see what this says.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby, but it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
Okay, and yeah, so I've checked everywhere down here, and the only other one I missed, I don't think I can see any around here, so I never had a look at this.
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Yeah, so it's reminding me, and another one here.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh, is that a clue? Let me just make sure I've not missed. So obviously we've got the safe that we can't do anything with. There's literally nothing else. Did I get that one down there? No, I did not.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Okay. So we've picked up a map.
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
Ah, how? Ooh. This is why we have the flashlight. Oh, that music suddenly just became very scary.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
God, I would hate to live my life like that, controlled by somebody. Like, that would drive me insane. Oh, this is really kind of creepy. It's really dark. It's like, oh God.
Falling
Don't do that.
apart. Maybe I should just
know.
let my uncle have this place.
Maybe we should, but let's take the secrets first.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
See,
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
and he said romance was dead. Ooh, what's that? Okay, so that looks like you have to go down. Oh, I don't like this. It's making me really jumpy. Anything that's dark. Okay, so we need the master key for pretty much everything that we are doing. So let's just go down here. Like, what am I supposed to find down here? This isn't a zombie game. Rats. Nice. Lots and lots of rats. Just want to make sure I'm picking up absolutely everything, because I don't think I want to have to come back here. Oh! Oh, Jesus, that's just a box. That's just a box. Just a box.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
This guy is a complete and utter asshole. Oh, we are fine.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Excuse me? Is someone there? Why? Why are you being so creepy like this? Some objects can be moved. Alright, good job. Why? I don't want to. Let go. Let go, let go. I'm just here to read stuff. I don't want to be scared.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. And before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Okay, so wait. Just so we are clear, we're talking about traps here.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Yeah, well, he ain't gonna be
King
now.
to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
This really creeps me out so much.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Okay.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
I wonder if the amount of, like, chips or something on the board has anything to do with the code that we are looking for. I don't think so, though. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in this area except future jump scares. There's a lot of balls here, and I wonder why.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Kind of makes me miss my dad, in a way. Because, like, me and my dad are super close. And he works all the time, so it did tend to get in the way. I, like, pull this back. There we go. What? Is it stuck? I'm guessing I want to pull this one back here. Now, I have no idea if this is supposed to be hotter. Like, I literally saw a cutscene, but I didn't see anything else.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Okay, I think I got everything back there. So let's see what's down here. I don't think I want
Dad,
to.
this is it. The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there. See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Traps? Oh god. I don't... Wait, that looks... That's just water. Are we gonna have to deal with traps? I hope not. So I'm not sure which way to go. I guess I'd go this way. All this just to save the manor. And I guess in a way we want to save the manor because of our dad. I don't see anything on this side. That looks like a trap just there.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Where's the info? It says to examine to find hidden information. Oh, there we go.
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
Okay, so it's not actually...
Water damage from the main hall above.
Wait, is that the way I'm supposed to go? I don't just want to go, like, the right way. I want to make sure I pick up absolutely everything. So let's have a look on this side. I think that's another of my traps.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. But unfortunately, guys, that is all I got time for in part 1 of the DLC. I'm not entirely sure what to expect, but I will continue to get through the story just now, and I will see you all in part 2. Bye, guys!